What's going on, guys? My name is MrHurriicane, and welcome to the second season of the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty on NCAA 14. We're opening up Season 2 in Week 2 at home against the Mid-Tennessee State Blue Raiders. And this is the only game before we begin Big Ten play this year in Week 2 with Michigan State. I realigned the conference with Rutgers and Maryland, and so we'll have two more non-conference games spread throughout the year. But it's Mid-Tennessee State coming to Minnesota as we try to start the season 1-0 with many returning starters on offense, but a new look defense with 6 new starters on the defensive side of the football. Mid-Tennessee State and Minnesota to kick off Season 2. Mid-Tennessee State will kick off, and KJ May is back to return for the Gophers. Welcome to Season 2, everybody. It's KJ May from the goal line, returning from Minnesota. Cuts to the outside across the 20, up past the 30, out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And Philip Nelson, in his second year as a full-time starter, the junior quarterback, hands off to Donnell Kirkwood to begin the year. A handoff goes up the middle for 5 yards. On second down, Nelson throwing for the first time this season. Pressure in his face, and Nelson is sacked for a loss of 7. Quick pressure given up. Patrick McNeil on the sack. That forces a 3rd down and 12. And Nelson flushed out to the right side. Good coverage downfield as he remains patient and heaves the ball deep downfield, and it's caught by Drew Goodger. Minnesota's first big play of the year. Nelson throws up a prayer, and the tight end, Drew Goodger, pulls it down at the Mid-Tennessee State 25. 49-yard connection. Now 3rd down and 4. Nelson, quick throw to the outside of the number 1 receiver, Devin Crawford Tufts, with a 6-yard first down. Now trying to punch it in to Donnell Kirkwood. Up the middle, 4 yards. It'll be a goal-to-go situation. We'll try again with Kirkwood up the middle, and he still can't break the plane. And we're at the 1-yard line, and Roderick Williams is in. Goal line formation. Nelson, handoff. Williams, up the middle. First touchdown of the year goes to Roderick Williams. Last year it was James Gillen with 8 touchdowns, and Kirkwood already gets vultured in the first possession of the year. Here you say Florida State has knocked off Georgia in their opening game of the season, but it's time to see the new look Minnesota defense with a new defensive tackle, 2 outside linebackers, 2 corners, and a safety, as Austin Grammer's first throw goes outside for a gain of 0. Grammer to throw again, over the middle, it's intercepted on the second play. The nickelback Marcus Jones, last year's return specialist, gets his first playing time really in this dynasty, and on his second play, an interception from Austin Grammer. Minnesota has the football with a short field, and Nelson goes play action. Rolling out to his right, under pressure to the end zone, and it's a touchdown! Devin Crawford Tufts, 25-yard reception, and Nelson put this one on the money, just floated it, and Crawford Tufts gets it 14-0. A quick start for the Gophers, and back on defense as Mid-Tennessee State has the football and Grammer has some room to run. Some read option being played as he runs for a gain of 15 as Mid-Tennessee State tries to kill some of this momentum. Screen set up for one of their top offensive players, their halfback Jordan Parker, a screen into Minnesota territory. Call it a gain of 18 yards. Grammer hands off to Parker this time. A little bit of room, but taken down by Demarius Travis, and Parker is shaken up on the play. That takes out one of their most dangerous weapons on offense. 3rd and short, handoff to the backup Watley. Up the middle, he converts for a first down. Reggie Watley for 5. 2nd down and 12, just shy of the Minnesota 25-yard line, and Grammer short throw caught by Henry inside the red zone, a pickup of 10 yards. 3rd and short, can they convert again? Minnesota stacks the box, and Grammer evades the pressure, throws to Clark, who holds on inside the 5-yard line. Devin Clark for 13 yards. Minnesota trying to hold strong with their backs against the wall. Handoff to Watley. Touchdown, Mid-Tennessee State. That cuts the lead in half and helps regain some of the momentum as we got off to a hot start. 14-0, now 14-7, as Nelson hands off to Donnell Kirkwood with a little bit of running room. He gets past the 25-yard line for a gain of 7 yards. A 3-wide set on 3rd down and short as the blitz is sent. Good coverage, and this throw is incomplete. Mid-Tennessee State's defense holds. We're nearing the end of the first quarter as Mid-Tennessee State has 4 wide receivers on the field, and Austin Grammer meets our true freshman defensive tackle, Maurice Manning, one of the guys I really wanted to get on this team because we were graduating Hegman, and I wanted that defensive force up front. Maurice Manning is making his presence felt. He forces a 3rd down and 12. Dropping back into his zone as Grammer, deep down the right side, he has a man, and Clark can't pull this one in. Derek Wells had his back turned, had no idea the football was thrown, and that's a missed opportunity. 4th down, and the punt returner back deep is Drew Wolotarski, a redshirt freshman that didn't play last year, but he's going to see some playing time at wide receiver this season and at punt returner as he returns his first punt return for 8 yards. 3rd down, though, for the Gophers as Nelson out to his right side again and is just staying patient until Crawford Tufts works his way free, gets a block from McDonald. Touchdown, Devin Crawford Tufts. 55 yards. A broken play. Nelson just waited for Crawford Tufts to get open, and Andre McDonald made it the touchdown. 21-7. Some very big plays from this offense early. Mid-Tennessee State down by 14 as Baddies makes the catch outside, shoved out of bounds, a 12-yard reception. Parker back in the game, by the way, but not much for him on the ground as they're getting most of the yardage through the air. This time Clark holds on. A 12-yard reception back into Gophers territory. Austin Grammer in traffic, and Marcus Jones knocks this one down. Looking good so far as the nickelback, an interception and a deflection. 3rd and 4. Grammer, pressure, and this time he hit Marcus Jones. So right time, right place. It's all working out for Jones so far. And this is a long field goal attempt for Mid-Tennessee State, and it never had a chance. Wide left, short. We're getting good field position. Nelson sets up a swing screen outside for Janelle Kirkwood. He'll get to it at the 44, 45-yard line, call it a gain of 4. 3 wide receivers this time on 3rd down. Nelson, good protection, and he wants to take off up the middle. He has some room, and into Mid-Tennessee State territory, slides at about the 40. This offense looking good with the skill positions remaining intact. 1st and 10, Kirkwood up the middle. A gain of 5, not much, but it's a solid pickup on 1st down. 4:14 to play in the 2nd quarter as Mid-Tennessee State brings the blitz, floats it out to Kirkwood, a spin move, and he lost the football. It's Blue Raider football as Robinson on the run. He's taken down by Philip Nelson, angry after that fumble, and that one's going to be challenged. Look very close, and you'll see this game has some sick replays. This is an excellent angle, and it's very bang-bang kind of. The knee appears to almost jar it loose.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Kirkwood's knee was down. We keep possession. 3rd down and 4. Nelson off the read. He'll run to the right side and just take off himself and slide ahead. Using his speed out of his pocket. That's when we had the most success, I thought, last year. 2nd down, handoff. This is Roderick Williams behind a block to the 10-5. Touchdown, Gophers! Roderick Williams, the 25-yard touchdown run. He's now touched the ball twice and scored both times. 28-7. First half not even done yet. Austin Grammer trying to help answer back. Takes his read option, takes a hit, and picks up 14. On the Gophers half of the 50, inside 2 minutes to play in the first half as Grammer has nowhere to go. What a play by DeAndre Campbell. Not fooled by that read option. That would take us to halftime, 28-7. A very dominant start to Season 2. First half of the first game in the books, Minnesota absolutely dominating time of possession, and our defense has played pretty well. 6 new starters, but they appear to be playing very well together, and they're on the field to begin the second half. It's Austin Grammer throwing, and he misses the linebacker and hits Wilson, who's taken down by our Wilson in the middle there, Damian Wilson, second-year starting inside linebacker. It's Watley now on the carry, and he'll lose 2 this time. It's Marcus Jones. What a game he's having. Grammer on 2nd and long. Back to throw. There's pressure everywhere. He's somehow staying on his feet, and this ball, it gets batted down, and they're going to show Marcus Jones for some reason. 3rd down and 12. Fake to Watley. Quick outside. Henry has it, but there's a triangle of defenders. He will not get the first down. Here's the punt coming up for Mid-Tennessee State. But wait, it's a fake. Oliver, he's throwing, and it's intercepted by Antonio Johnson. Inside of Mid-Tennessee State territory, the fake punt pick 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's a 4-score lead as the punter throws a pick 6. They try to hit us with a trick play, but there was Antonio Johnson. He wasn't fooled. 35-7 now as the Mid-Tennessee State Blue Raiders have dug themselves a big hole in Botticelli. Watley will go nowhere. He lost 4 on the screen. 3rd down and long. We only rushed 3, and the pressure is there. Grammer lost the football. Hunt picks it up, and he will not run for a first down. That was Ben Perry the fourth on the sack fumble, and you can see just what a spin move. That left tackle had no idea what just hit him. It's 35-7, dominating game so far for Minnesota, and they have the football in Blue Raider territory. And it's just all going well for us. Nelson outside, that is Devin Crawford-Tufts for a first down. His fourth on the day, nearing 100 yards. Second down and 8. Nelson, and he's sacked. Pressure given up, a loss of 7. It forces third down and 15. Drew Wolotarski in the game, a 4 wide receiver set as Nelson over the middle. It's Devin Crawford-Tufts, over 100 yards on the day as he has looked awesome in the first game of the season. Handoff to Kirkwood, and he cuts it back and goes up the middle, and he will get the first down on the run of 6. He needed 5 that time. Inside of the 15-yard line, split backs for Nelson as he fakes and dumps it off. It's Berkeley Edwards making the catch up to the first down marker, and he gets it. First down, Minnesota. Trying to make it 42-7. It's first and goal. Handoff, Donnell Kirkwood, diving touchdown. This time he got one. Roderick Williams already has 2. Kirkwood's already playing catch-up in the first game of the season. And that ends the third quarter, 42-7. All Minnesota domination. 1 quarter left in the season opener as Mid-Tennessee State down by 35, and Grammer throwing to Henry over the middle, who beat Marcus Jones, tackled in Gopher territory. 7:44 to play as Grammer to throw again. Minnesota just playing it very conservative, dropping back into a deep zone, and Collis over the middle. He makes the catch and runs for a while, a pickup of 20 yards. First and 10. Grammer, here's the blitz this time. Travis is coming. He dumps it off to Wilson up the sideline, and he's taken down. Was that Marcus Jones? Yes, it was. Taking down the big tight end. Third down and 6 for the Blue Raiders as Grammer will throw with good protection, and he'll go to the end zone and overthrow his target out of the back of the end zone, making it 4th down and 6. Here it is, pistol formation for Austin Grammer. Back to throw. Pressure. He's got to do something, and it's incomplete. The ball just barely left his hand, and Minnesota takes over. It's a turnover on downs. And this front four has done a pretty good job of generating pressure. 42-7 as Nelson and the ones are still in the game, running the option. A toss out to Kirkwood, and he takes the pitch up to the 20-yard line and gets about 7. I formation this time with Kirkwood following the blocker. Hartman ahead, and he's up past the first down marker, still going and taken down at the 35-yard line. Just running out this clock, under 4.5 to play as Nelson this time is throwing, and it's the first catch for Drew Wolotarski. Not a first down, it's a pickup of 5. He is the number 4 receiver on the depth chart. Redshirt freshman from California. Kirkwood then converts on 3rd and 1, running through a defender. He gets 8, and that would be the last play for the first stringers as Mitch Leidner and the second stringers are in. Leidner throwing. It's Andre McDonald. Out of all the guys that have played well today, we haven't seen him much, nor Isaac Frichte. It's been mainly Crawford-Tufts. Second down and 7. It's Berkeley Edwards in the backfield. Leidner throwing and caught by Wolotarski coming across the middle. His second grab, this one's good for 9. Twin tight ends, 2 receivers right, and Leidner tosses. It's Berkeley Edwards. He needs a block for the edge. He has it to the 10, 5, and Berkeley Edwards for the touchdown. 20 yards. All 3 active running backs had a rushing touchdown in this game. 4 rushing touchdowns. Crawford-Tufts had 2, an interception off a pick 6, and Minnesota concludes their dominant victory, 49-7. Devin Crawford-Tufts is the player of the game. 6 catches over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was a good way to open up the year and see this offense with a lot of continuity at the skill positions, and the new look defense with Marcus Jones in the nickel package really standing out at cornerback. I was really impressed. Here are the stats on the day for those that are interested. Philip Nelson, 14 of 19, 188 yards. 2 scores, no picks. Kirkwood, 20 carries, 92 yards, not quite 100. Try to get 3 running backs mixed into this game. And Crawford-Tufts really the only standout at wide receiver, with Goodger did have that big catch on the opening drive of the game. And on defense, Antonio Johnson, Marcus Jones had the interceptions. And it was just an overall very good win. Players of the game, easy. Devin Crawford, Tufts, and Marcus Jones. But it's about to get very difficult as the second game of the year for Minnesota is against number 6, Michigan State. They're one of the top teams in the nation. And Minnesota takes them on at home in Week 3, the second game of the season. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, please. And subscribe if you're new to my channel. It's Minnesota and Michigan State next in the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty. See you guys then. Have a great day.